Previously on Dope Ass Sneakers.
What the? Oh, I do not like that. I don't like that at all. Do y'all see that? Hold on. Where's it at? Right above my finger. Look. Look at this dash in it or scrape in it. You see that? Come on, Nike. This is fresh out the box. That's an imperfection like a mug. Like, man, that's almost take back imperfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, this $200.
Bro, you tripping?
Welcome to the Sneaker Cave. This your boy Brandon. Yeah, that's right, the coolest YouTuber ever. And I'm back with another video. And in this video, as you read that title, yes, stop spending money, stop shopping at DTLR. And I'm gonna tell you why in this video. So if you ready, I'm ready. Let's get right to it.
What is your username?
Dope Ass Sneaker Gang.
What is the passcode?
746-3219. Take me to the Sneaker Cave.
Access granted.
Y'all ready? Let's go! So like I always say, if you do me a huge favor, give me a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, tap the bell, tap all so you notify every time your boy drop a banging video like this one. So if you seen the last video, you know, I was returning these back to where I got them, DTLR, mainly because of this gash. Man, I really didn't even want them. After I got to looking at them and stuff, I like them, but after all these imperfections, you know, like the bunny hair thing, I mean, I could cut that, but whatever. And that gash, y'all see that gash right there? Y'all see that? Imagine me in a month from now, I want to sell it. 2 months, 3 months, a year, whatever. I want to sell it, right? Somebody look like, oh yeah, I want to buy them. The price went up, whatever. They ain't retail no more. They some good money to them, whatever. And they look at them like, what's this? Nah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at any shoe I buy as an investment until I wear them. When I wear them, they're no longer an investment. And, you know, I don't really sell shoes that's used. You know, I don't do that on trade block, sell used shoes. I don't want used shoes. So I don't sell used shoes. So every shoe that I buy, unless I wear them, they're an investment, right? So I can buy, sell, and trade. So anyway, DTLR has the worst return policy ever. And I'm going to tell y'all what store I went to, because I'm in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Michigan. I'm going to tell you the store. I'm going to tell you to never go to this store. The customer service is horrible. The ghetto is hell. Excuse my language. Just trash store. I called the corporate, we don't get to all that, trash corporate. You know what I'm saying? It's just a policy. She was trying to help me, but the policy is so trash, so horrible. It's things they're supposed to tell you at the store before you buy anything from them that they don't tell you because they just want your bread. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right to it. Okay, so the original reason, like I said just a second ago, why I wanted to return these was because of this gash and because of like little imperfections. Then I went to the mall today before I tried to return this to the mall, and I seen some other 13 French Blues, and they still didn't look good to me. You know what I'm saying? You might have a perfect pair. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I don't even want the shoe no more, mainly because of this. For this particular shoe, I was going to swap them, whatever. So when I got to DTLR, you know what I'm saying? I was just going to trade the shoe. They said they didn't have more of my size. You know what I'm saying? Then I thought, okay, I'll just get my money back, and then I go decide if I want to buy it at Foot Locker, Finish Line, something else, right? Because they do got them in other places. They just didn't have my particular size at that store, which is a size 11. Anyway, so I go there, and I pay with my debit card, right? And they tell me I can either exchange it or get store credit. I'm like, why is that? Well, our policy is we don't give cash. All right, cool. I pay my debit card. She was like, well, it's not giving me an option to allow you to get cash, you know, get your money back to your debit card. Like, why is that? Because you chose an option when you paid this debit. I said, when did I do that? It was like, when you go to put your card in, it's option to say credit to debit. I said, no. When I went to go put my card in it, you give you two options. Yes, they both says debit. One says MasterCard debit, others say debit. I just pick the first one I seen, right? She said, well, you needed to pick the other one because that's the credit one. That's only common sense. Oh, I'm like, what? What's common sense? That two things says debit, and I picked just the first one? So before I even get to that, have you ever went to a store, right? I don't know if y'all have, but it happened to me, where you can't choose one of the options. Like you can't choose credit, you can only choose debit because their reader broke. Or you can only choose credit, debit because you can't choose credit because the reader broke, or vice versa is what I'm saying, right? So I'm thinking when I seen it, one says US debit, other one says debit. I'm thinking maybe something wrong. Debit is debit. That's what I'm thinking, right? She said, no, you need to choose the one that says credit. I said, ma'am, how many times I gotta tell you? Neither one of them says credit. Both of them says debit. Well, common sense is to tell you to go for the first one. What? I thought I did choose the first one. Either way, they both says debit. Then she was like, no, it didn't. The lady next to me was about to ring up her stuff, and the option says debit or debit MasterCard. Which one is the difference? Do you know the difference? Come on, man. Like, is that common sense? Like, I work for the store. I'm supposed to know that the first option is credit without it saying credit, and then the second one saying debit. Come on, man. So, she said, you got to call corporate. I'm like, cool. Y'all got the number? No, you got to look it up yourself. What? Okay, cool. I'm still cool. I ain't cuss her out or nothing. Normally me, see, I don't know me outside of YouTube. I go crazy on people. I don't play it. I'm from the D. I don't play disrespect at all. But in this time, you know, I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even go crazy on people like that now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I called up corporate. These fools even dumber than the lady in the store. So I'm gonna tell you what store I went to too. If you're in Michigan, don't ever go to that store because they can never get 5 cents from me. Not 5 cents, not 1 cent, nothing. They can give me a shoe free and say, here. No, it's this. That's how I feel. Anyway, so I called up corporate. The lady comes on. She swears she tried her best to help me. She tells me this. She says, you can leave them in the stores and they'll ship them back to us. And in about a week and a half, you know, you can get your money back. I said, that's not how I paid. I walked into the store, paid my money, got the shoe. Now, if this is an online order, of course you got to ship it back, right? And then wait for your money to come back. I get that. I do that a million times. So she's telling me, leave my shoes in there. And then this was worse. They wasn't even going to give me no piece of paper that says I left my shoes there. They said, no, you just leave your shoes there and we'll put the money back in your car in a week or two when we get it. But I don't have nothing that says, I couldn't even keep the receipt because they got to scan it back in the system. I couldn't even keep the receipt.
Interesting.
Why would I do that? Do I like Boo Boo the Fool? Come on, man. So you can say you never gave me my shoes? So anyway, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. She's like, okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to today's Saturday, the 20th, August 20th. And she's like, okay, what we could do is we're going to take the shoes with you and we have UPS come get them. I'm like, okay, cool. But before we can even process that part, this is what she said. Before I can even process this part, we got to you got to have the district manager call you so they can start the refund policy. I'm like, okay, when are you going to call me? Well, today's Saturday, you know, Monday is the first official day. You're probably going to get it, so maybe to sometime later in the week. Man, that's unacceptable. When I spent my money into your store, and then, okay, back up a little bit. They were supposed to tell me you have to choose the first option if you do a refund. If you want your money back and you do a refund, you got to do the first option. That's number one. Then number two, they're supposed to tell me that if you spend cash or use actual debit, where you got to put your numbers in, you can't get a refund. You can only do an exchange or a store credit, right? Nobody told me nothing in this store. Nobody says anything. They say, here's how much it costs. Put my debit card in, boom, give me a receipt. Nobody said anything about nothing, right? So the first option they gave me was laughable. Give you my shoes, give you the receipt, and one day my money will just appear on my card. Man, this is the lady on the phone said this, because the lady that worked for the stores was retarded. Sorry for my language, but she didn't know nothing. She was a complete dummy. Like, she could have been in first grade to me. But anyway, so besides that fact, so now I'm at the point now I'm waiting on the district manager to contact me. Probably won't ever. I probably got to do this whole thing over again. Talk to somebody else. Go through that. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what happened. Whatever. More likely that's what's gonna happen. They're probably not gonna call me. She acted like she took my number, but I don't believe she did. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go through all of this. Wait probably a week. Probably it's gonna take them 2 or 3 days to even contact me. Another couple of days or something to set up UPS to come get me. Now we have the end of the week, right? Then to process that probably won't even start till the next Monday. Then they got to actually get it. That's the processing part, right? Then they got to get it into where it's going. That's 3, 4, 5 to a week. Wait, I'm out of my $212 for at least 2.5 weeks. Trust me when I tell you this on my soul. I will never shop at DTLR again. They got the worst customer service online and in stores. Then everybody in the store, you know, not to be funny, but when you go to these black stores, man, the people working in black stores are complete idiots. Almost every black store I go, and I'm black, obviously, but almost every black store I go to, man, they is ignorant and ghetto and stupid. This is why I don't live in the hood. So I ain't lived in the hood in years. So I don't eat in the hood. I don't shop in the hood. I don't do nothing in the hood of Michigan. You just can't. They dumb. They stupid. They ignorant. They don't care about the customer. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I don't shop in the hood. So then the lady was like, well, can you bring the shoes? We're going to talk to the manager, whatever. Can you bring the shoes back? I live 35 minutes away, one way. That's over an hour to go there and back. I'm not about to do that. And it wasn't even a guarantee. That's to talk to their manager in the store. It wasn't even a guarantee that they was going to be able to do something for me. So I'm like, that's even worse, man. Even worse. So anyway, it's the store. It's Oak Park. It's Oak Park, Michigan. I advise you, if you're in Detroit, if you're in Michigan, don't go to that store. Or, you know what I'm saying? Unless you've been going and you already know the ropes, don't go to that store if you're a new person. Because they don't care about you. They don't care about you as a customer. They only care about the money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like they make a commission, because I doubt it they do. I'm not 100% sure they do. But I've never returned something at DTLR to know their return policy. I never have. I buy stuff a bunch of times, but I've never returned nothing to have to deal with this. So I wouldn't know this. So you may be watching this like, man, I've been through that policy. You probably did. You probably tried to return something and figured it out, or you've seen it somewhere or somebody explained this to you. However you've seen it, cool. I was a new person at this returning, and I haven't bought that much stuff from DTLR. I haven't. Actually, this is like my second thing I bought from DTLR. The first thing was those visionary, we can't say about the visionary wands. That was the first thing I bought from DTLR. This is the second. So it's my second time going. My first time trying to return something. You know what I'm saying? And then even with the little gas thing in here, they was acting like I did it. You know what I'm saying? And this shoe has never been stepped on. How did I do this? Would I just gnawed on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't no damn Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gnawing stuff. I ain't 5 years old. So anyway, man, that's my whole thing. I don't want to make this video too long, man. Just know I never shop at DTLR. I advise you to, if you still plan on shopping at DTLR, make sure you know the return policy. If pissed off was a person, I'm him. I'm him. Period, man. That's just how I feel. I'm never shopping at DTLR again. They couldn't get 5 cents from me. So anyway, with that being said, this your boy Brandon. Yeah, that's right, the realest YouTuber ever. I'ma always be 100 with y'all. I'ma always tell y'all the good stuff, the bad side of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these other YouTubers that's all professional and yes sir, and keep it 100 with you guys. And I'm not that dude. You know what I'm saying? People watch me because I'm 100. I'm real. I'm like you. I'm an everyday customer. I spend my own damn money buying these shoes. If you haven't subscribed and you like real, raw, and uncut, you know what I'm saying, YouTuber who gonna always keep it 100 with you, never gonna sugarcoat nothing, hit that subscribe button for me, man. I'm on the road to 1K. I'm doing a giveaway, you know, to my loyal supporters. Do a giveaway, maybe a couple of giveaways that day or the time I do it. Yeah, so, you know, thank y'all for watching, man. I love y'all, each and every one of y'all who watched the video all the way through. Who watch it for 2 seconds, 5 minutes. Who hit the thumbs down, who hit the thumbs up, it don't even matter, man. I appreciate each and every one of you because I couldn't even make this video without you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me. We're on the road to 1 million, man. I love you. I'm out, man. Your boy is out of here. Peace.
Go, 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 go.